All right, what's up, guys? Another episode of Clams and Claws, Saturday, November 15th. Joey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. We hit a couple of tickets last week. Nice couple of parlays. Went out and had a nice tomahawk steak, a tower with the seafood, the oysters, a big slab of bacon, cheesecake, lobster mac and cheese, a
Nice.
bottle of wine, a couple of cognacs like a gentleman.
There you go. So we got a big slate for college today, guys. We'll do NFL tomorrow as well. If you have any questions, feel free to chime in as well. Pac-12 country, Joey. Washington State, Louisiana Tech. Washington State currently is minus 9.5.
Yeah. We laid 8 with this. It's up to 9.5. It might be getting too much, but I still like Washington. I like the Cougars. I like Washington State here. They're playing for a reason. They're playing good football. I like them. I like the Cougars in this spot. Washington State, Laterwood.
My neck of the woods, Big Ten country. Penn State at Michigan State, Joey. Two very underperforming teams this year. Penn State's minus 6.5.
Yeah, you hit it on the head. There's two sides to this game. A lot of sharp guys are on Michigan State taking the points, but one sharp guy that I talked to, that he's
Mhm.
been really hot lately. He likes Penn State. He says that, like what you says, they're both going in the wrong direction. He says, but Penn State is way more talented
Mhm.
than Michigan State, so he's going to go with the talent and lay it. He laid 7 with Penn State. Now it's down to 6.5. That's why I'm on the Nittany Lions in this game. But there
Nice.
are two sides to this side in this game.
Hmm.
And
For
there's another
sure.
Big Ten game that I was going to be on, but the weather is so bad out there in Los Angeles, the Coliseum. It's raining, and
Mm.
that sets up better for the Hawkeyes. I would have been on USC in this game, but with their talented stud receivers, with a wet field, and they're not used to the rain out there in California,
Yeah.
they panic like it's like the earth is falling when it rains out there. That's what my grandfather said when he lived out there. He lived out there for a couple of years. He said when it rains, they act like the earth is falling down. So that's a stay away from me. You could see the line is dropping. But I did like USC in this game. But now,
Yeah.
now with the weather, it changes.
Yeah. It's minus 6.5 for USC right now against Iowa. So it'll be something to watch out for.
Yeah,
Michigan Northwestern. This game's at Wrigley Field. Michigan's minus 10.5.
yeah. This game opened up at 13 and a half. They took the dog. They took the Purple Cats in this game. I would still take the Purple Cats Northwest in this game a little bit, but the thing we like here is the under 41 and a half in this game.
Hmm.
The wind is going to be howling about 25 to 30 miles an hour. You know, Northwestern ain't an offensive juggernaut, and Michigan's a defensive player, defensive team, slow, run the ball. I like the under in this game. It looks like the under will come in this game. Like it a lot.
Nice. We'll switch to Big 12. We got TCU, BYU late on the East Coast. BYU's minus 3.5.
Yeah, this line dropped from 4.5 down to 3.5. The Horn Frogs, every game they lost, they shot themselves in the foot.
Hmm.
I think they go in there and look out. They're gonna come. Here comes the upset of the day. TCU Horn Frogs go into BYU and take them out.
Nice. Conference USA action. We have Delaware at Sam Houston. Delaware's minus 11.5.
My father's neighbor Longo, is this guy's son, is the coach there. He was the offensive coordinator at Wisconsin where they couldn't move the ball.
Hmm.
Sam Houston is a terrible football team. Got to be bottom of the barrel. Delaware puts points up. We had Delaware this year. They won in overtime. They put some big points up. They could score.
Hmm.
Give me the Blue Hens. Delaware
Nice.
in this game by a double-digit win.
Like it. Uh, SEC country. Oklahoma at Alabama. Bama's minus 6.5.
Yeah, you know what? Alabama's been, getting by on some games. Luckily, but I with Oklahoma without the quarterback 100%, and you got to check a game time cost. And their defensive tackle is a game time decision. He
Hmm.
was going to be a no show. They're shooting him up right now with the good stuff. He's got a bad hammy. He's their best defensive tackle. That's their bread and butter is their defense and that front line. I think Alabama could sneak through and win by a touchdown. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
And here's another thing: if Oklahoma loses and Pitt loses today, it opens up the door for Kenny South Beach Boys for a shot to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. That's something to watch out for. Well, speaking of Notre Dame, you have a play in the Notre Dame Pitt game today.
Yeah, this line. What's the spread on this game right now?
Notre Dame's minus 13.5 right now.
Wow, that's high. That's high, but I like Notre Dame. So I took them Notre Dame team total over 33.5. They're going to put points up. This is the game where they could score a lot of points in this game. Pittsburgh could score points too, but I think Notre Dame they get to 35 plus points in this game. I like the team total over 33.5. I'm worried about the 13.5 for the back door. I like the over in this game too, 54.5. But my thing is I could count on Notre Dame to put 30 plus points up. I'm going with team total over 33.5 points with the Fighting Irish. And what's his name's team there.
Paulie. Yeah,
Paulie
Paul
boy,
Frozen.
Paulie,
Yep.
Paulie, how you doing, Paulie? Go
Yeah.
Irish. Yeah.
You didn't put it on the slate, Joey, but your thoughts on Texas and Georgia today? It's a big game in the SEC. Georgia's minus 4.5 right now.
That line dropped. That was 6.5 yesterday. That line dropped. There's a lot of money coming in on the Longhorns.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia's been playing with fire. They've been winning, but they've been winning lucky. They've been winning tight games, coming back, fighting. And we see what's going on with Texas with the quarterback. He's good guy, bad guy, good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
But this is a tough game. What do you think about this game?
Yeah, it's tough to say. Both these teams are, fighting for the playoff. I think, Georgia, they're the favorite. They're at home, but Texas, they're trying to make some noise as well. So SEC, it's just so hard to go against Georgia. So I'll probably just lay it with Georgia, I think.
Yeah, the court. You know what? It's a question mark with the quarterback. Like what I'm
Hmm.
saying, he's got to hold on the ball. He makes too many bad throws. He misses a lot of guys. He's not ready yet for the next level. I
Yeah.
think he needs another year or two of seasoning in college. Plus,
Hmm.
he's getting 10 million a year. So you go hang out in college for 10 million? Come on.
Right. Exactly. Anything else for college football, Joey, before we go to the NFL?
Uh, Another game is a sneaky game. East Carolina Pirates playing Memphis. Memphis coming off a bad loss last week.
Hmm.
Probably knocked them out of the running for a playoff spot. I like the Pirates of East Carolina in this
Nice.
spot at
Yeah,
home.
they're minus 2.5 right now for that
Yeah,
spread.
yeah.
Um, Good deal. All right, so we'll go to NFL right now, Joey. We'll break down all the games. We got a game in Madrid tomorrow to kick off. Both teams 3-7. Miami's minus 2.5. Commanders and Dolphins.
Somebody said, "Look out! The fish are gonna be 7-7 soon." I
Yeah,
like Miami in this spot. Washington, they don't look right. They look damaged without that quarterback. They
yeah.
don't look right. They look out of shape. They don't look good at all. Washington, Miami coming off a big win against Buffalo. I had the Dolphins on my parlay ticket. Thank you. So I'll go with the fish in this spot. Give me
Nice.
Miami.
Yeah, Miami's coming off a big upset against Buffalo last week, so we'll see. Bengals and Steelers. Pitt is minus 5.5.
Yeah, I like Pittsburgh. Get right spot here for Pitt. Cincinnati. I mean, they got two. They got the two good wide receivers, but their defense is a sieve.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense is a sieve. I think. This is a spot where Pittsburgh could put some points up and cover the spread. I like the Steelers here.
Chargers and Jacksonville. Chargers are minus 2.5 on the road.
This is a sucker's bet right here. Everybody's going to be on the Chargers.
Hmm.
Jaguars are getting hit, Carson. Every
Yeah.
sharp guy I know is on the Jaguars. They love this game. So
Mm,
you know what? I'll give them one shot. Let's go with the Jags in this game.
nice.
Give me Jaguars at home.
Buccaneers at Bills. Good game here. Buffalo's minus 6.5.
Wow, that's a lot of points for Buffalo
Hmm.
to lay. I'm gonna fade the Bills, and I'm gonna lean Buccaneers plus the points.
Nice. NFC North showdown. The Red Hot Bears. They're going to go to Minnesota. Minnesota is -2.5 at home against the Bears.
Here's the spot we were waiting for to bet against the Bears. They've been playing with fire. They've been playing with matches lately. They're
Hmm.
gonna walk into Minnesota and they're gonna be taken out in body bags. Purple people eaters. Vikings win this game.
Nice.
Cover.
Texans at Titans. Texans are -5.5.
Give me the Titans in this spot.
Hmm.
Houston is damaged. Give me the Titans. I
Yeah,
don't
no
want to bet
CJ
against the
Stroud.
Titans. Yeah, they
Yep.
had right. They're just coming off the bye, right, Carson?
Yeah. Yep.
Give me the Titans in this spot. They're gonna, division game. You don't want to lose to your division teams. You want to fight your hardest. Give me the Tennessee Titans. I think they're getting a couple of players back too.
Hmm. Panthers at Falcons. Falcons are -3.5 at home. Struggling Falcons team.
Talented as anything. They got a talented team, but they shoot themselves in both foot. Plus, their coach is terrible.
Yeah.
The last time they met, Carolina shut them out 30 to nothing. But you know what? I'm gonna. I think the talent that the Falcons have is too much for the Panthers here. I'm gonna lay it with the Falcons. But get off the hook.
Hmm. Packers at Giants. Green Bay's -6.5 on the road.
Wow. I don't know what's going on with that Packers offense.
Hmm.
I've been telling you this for a couple years. This guy, I don't think this guy. I think he's an overrated coach. This Lafleur.
Hmm.
I think he's overrated. Winston's going to be quarterbacking for the Giants. He's going to be chucking it downfield. He'll throw 3 touchdowns and 3 picks. Give me the Giants plus the points in this game. This is a lean. Give me. I'll take the Giants plus the 6.5 in this game.
Really good game in the NFC West. Seahawks and Rams, possibly a big matchup in the playoffs down the slate later. Rams are -3.5 at home.
Yeah, it's at home, but it's going to be more Seahawk fans. It's going to be dominated by Seattle fans. They play great on the road. Give me the Seahawks. This is a play for me. Seahawks plus the points on the road. I like this game. This is a field goal game. Give me Seahawks plus the points.
Hmm. 49ers at Cardinals. 49ers are -3.5 on the road.
Yeah, this was 2.5 yesterday or Thursday. A lot of news came out, a lot of injuries for the Cardinals, especially their big wide receiver. He got an
Hmm.
appendix surgery. 49ers, Purdy's back, but I do like the way Mac Jones was playing. And let me tell you something. This guy doesn't know how to finish games. Shanahan, once the fourth quarter, he falls apart, but he knows how to prepare. He's a great coach. Give me the 49ers, the fighting 49ers with nobody in their lineup, hanging in there. Frisco, San
Ni-
Francisco, 49ers in this game.
Nice.
This is a play for me.
49ers at Browns. Sorry, Ravens at Browns. Baltimore's -7.5 on the road.
Uh, they always have a tough time going to Cleveland. Cleveland's a different team at home than on the road. I think their defense could keep this close. I'm gonna lean. It's not a play, but I'm gonna lean Browns plus the 7.5.
Hmm. Good game in the AFC. Chiefs at Broncos. Kansas City's -3.5.
That went down. That went down from 4 to 3.5. Everybody here is on the Chiefs. I'm going with the Kurt Valente Denver Broncos at Mile High. I'm sticking to my guns. What I said in the beginning of the year that the Chiefs will not make the playoffs.
Mm,
Broncos. Let's. All we need is this kid to have a good game, first, second, and third quarter. Don't wait till the fourth quarter. You got it. And I don't see where the Chiefs are going to move the ball. This is the best defense in football. They get to the quarterback more than anybody. And you know what? And they don't. They're not going to blitz him. They're going to rush four and play. And he's going to have nowhere to go with the ball. Give me the Broncos outright in this game, plus the points and pizza money on outright. Denver Broncos, Orange Crush. Here they come.
nice. Sunday Night Football, Joey. Huge game for both these teams. Lions at Philly. Phillies -2.5. Just announced yesterday that Sam Laporta, our starting tight end, is going to be out in this game.
Let me hear what you got to say first about this game. Give me a rundown about your team. How's their secondary? How's the defense look right now?
Yeah, we're still banged up on the secondary. We're going to be without Terrion Arnold. He's in concussion protocol. So our secondary is still very suspicious right now. But the Eagles' offense does not look right at all, especially on that Monday Night Football game against the Packers. So if we can get a pass rush off to Jalen Hurts, it should be an interesting ball game. But yeah, no Sam Laporta. Both of these teams are looking for a big signature win to get to their seedings for the NFC. So Lions on the road, this is a really tough ask. So if they come out swinging, though, if they don't click on offense, I don't see how the Eagles win this game. But if they start running the football with Saquon a lot, Lions are going to be in trouble. So -2.5 right now, it's tough to say, but I'll probably take the Lions +2.5 just as a homer, but this is a big game for the Lions to try to get their signature win.
Joseph is a no play, right? He's not playing, Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph, I believe, is out as well. Yep.
You know what? You seen Barkley. He doesn't look right. I think maybe either he's banged up a little bit with his leg, or he's starting to
Hmm.
get a lot of thread in the tire, long in the tooth. As running backs, that's what happens to them after 5 years. They start rolling downhill a little bit.
Yeah.
You think the Lions will be able to run the ball?
Yeah, I think we're still, banged up a little bit on the offensive line, but Panay, Decker hopefully should be back. Ratledge are rookies, so we're gonna have to rely on Gibbs and Montgomery to run the ball. But
How
Jared
about
Goff in a
Sue?
hostile environment on the road, so we'll see if we can pull that off.
Let me ask you a question. Is that the kink in the armor? Is the Golf on the road? You worry about him? Are you confident in him, or you got a little bit of worry about Golf as your quarterback?
So Goff, I believe this is his first time playing in Philly on the road in his career. So he's going to be expecting a hostile environment, but it's a weird bad narrative as Goff can't win on the road. Well, that's not necessarily been the case. The past 2 years the Lions have been pretty good on the road. So this narrative and notion that Goff isn't really mobile enough to win, he's got to stay in the pocket. It's just kind of a false narrative. So I think Goff's it'll be up to the task here. I mean, the Eagles have a good defense. But again, if our offensive line can't really hold the pressure from the Eagles defense, Goff's going to be kind of scrambling for his life trying to throw the football. So this is again a big test for Goff. If we want to really be Super Bowl contenders, we have to go into Philly and beat the Super Bowl champs. Because if we lose this game, it's going to be really tough moving forward, and we're probably looking at a wild card spot at the end of the season. But if we beat the Eagles here, it's going to be big for seeding moving forward and potentially tiebreaker for seeding later.
I just hope your secondary gets better. If you go into the playoffs healthy, you're going to be a dangerous team. This game right here, my play would only be a Lions +3. I need that. I need +3 to get to the Lions.
Yeah.
I lean Lions if I could get +3 or 3.5 in this game.
For sure. Fair enough. Monday Night Football tomorrow night. Cowboys at Raiders. Dallas is -3.5.
The boys. How about them Cowboys? Big Dallas goes in there. The place is gonna be loaded with Cowboy fans. They're already there. They're landing now. They're all over the place. They're like cockroaches anyway. The Cowboy fans. They're all over the place. I like the Cowboys in here. I can't trust the Raiders. I can't trust anything about the Raiders. That's they need they just don't draft right. They don't pick good coaches. They need a rehaul.
Hmm.
That's a shame that the Raiders are like that. I remember back in the day, that was a monster organization, a monster team.
Yeah, for sure. Any concern coming off? I mean, they lost to the Cardinals, got their butts kicked last week on Monday Night Football. Then they're coming off the bye week. You still confident in the Cowboys here?
Yeah, I'm confident in the Cowboys
Mhm.
in this game because of the opponent they're playing. The Raiders don't show me anything. I can't
Yeah.
trust the Raiders, especially Geno Smith. He might have some success because the Cowboys' defense is not good. But
Hmm.
I think the Cowboys are going to get whatever they want from
For
their
sure.
offense from the Raiders.
Gotcha. Anything else, Joey? College or NFL that we missed? Anything?
Uh, no, I love Delaware today. I think
Hmm.
this is too low. This should be at least 13 and a half, 14 points. And Minnesota Vikings is my best bet in the pros. And I like the Denver Broncos a
Nice.
lot. Yeah.
All right. You got any college basketball plays for today, Joey? There's a
Now, now,
couple
will
good games
you
today.
give me a couple of marquee games that you're looking at?
Yeah, so BYU and UConn tonight. That's a big game. Two top 10 teams. UConn, they're -6.5. BYU's a really good team. They got a very solid core over there in that conference.
Their front is good.
Yeah, so
The big guy.
BYU, UConn, you could see both of those two teams making a deep run in the tournament. So I'll probably just lay it though with UConn for -6.5. Um, but yeah, Sparty looked good against Arkansas. It was a big win
They
against
did.
Coach Calipari last week. So um, looking forward to seeing what Izzo does this year.
What's your outtake on them? On Michigan State? Sweet
Yeah,
16?
we're a young team. We're still trying to find our rhythm and our shooting. I think we have a nice point guard, but next year I think is where it's going to be at for Michigan State. Izzo just got a really big recruit yesterday, and Ethan Taylor. He's got the #1 class in the country next year. So I'm hoping, maybe Sweet 16 this year for Michigan State, and then next year I think you're going to see a lot of expectations to win a national championship next year because that's one of Izzo's best classes he's ever gotten coming in. So. Um,
Nice.
yeah, looking forward to it. And then Kurt St. John's, I believe they play today. They play William and Mary. They're -30 today. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Johnny's are big favorites in that one.
Yeah. They're
So,
playing that one in Jamaica, Queens.
oh, are
I
they?
don't know if they're playing at the Garden. Yeah, that one they're playing
Yeah,
at Coneseca Hall.
gotcha. Let's see here. Yes, yeah, you're right. They're playing at their home
Mm.
stadium. So, good deal. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
all we got for you guys this week. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Hey, pay to play and go cash those tickets, baby. Go
There you
cash
go.
those tickets. Let's go.